Hi class, we're looking at brand and brand positioning. This chapter just has kicked my backside. I'm going to split it into three sections. It's highly technical, great logic to it, designed for companies, large companies with well-established products, and it's aimed at getting you to understand the theory behind how people understand branding, brand images, all the marcoms that literally put the perception the company wants of the brand in the customer's mind. So I'm going to probably take 3 goes at doing this, break it down into small pieces. You look at it at its entirety, it'll freak you out. So we'll break it down. So let's get on with the fundamentals. And for your assignment, you're looking at what is brand positioning. It's something that has to be done by a brand manager. And this is the perspective that we look at, and the way I teach is that we are marketing executives. So you're trying to figure out, okay, how do you get this to work in someone's head? And this is the key line. Brand positioning, or branding as we define it, means a unique representation of the brand in customers' mind, as a representation that will steer the customer toward the choice of the brand. Will they buy it? Will they put it on their consideration set? I'm looking for a sports car, so will I automatically go to Ferrari, or will I think of Lamborghini, McLaren, Koenigsegg, the R8? What am I looking at? How do they get there? So, but what I want you to do now is we'll actually scroll down all the way, guys, and you look at all the technical stuff that I've highlighted. This will do your head in. But what I want you to actually do is now take a deep breath. There's a positioning statement. That's what we're going to be able to do for our assignments. But where we go is I actually want you guys to read the summary first. Okay, so you've got all of these things like TCB model. I mean, really, it's target, category, benefit. When you break it down individually, it's not that difficult. So what they're trying to do is come up with an approach that you can repeat, that is theoretically grounded, that explains how you do this as a professional. Yeah, you're not just pulling bullshit out of the air and going, yeah, this is what our brand's positioned as. This gives you the benefits of it. Now, you've got the T is the target customer for positioning the brand. Obviously, you've got to have a target audience. The category is, what category of product is it? Is it a family car, a sports car? Is it a young person's car? And the benefit, really, guys, is why do you buy it? What's the value out of it? You've got to make some decisions. And they're trying to really show a sophisticated approach as to how do you get it right, how do you get your message, showing that you really understand the mind of the customer. Again, when we go through it line by line, this stuff's not intimidating. When you look at it like that, it does my head in. And I've known of this concept for 25 years. So again, and it gets even more complicated. The IDU analysis, the multi-attribute model analysis, really, guys, all it is what combination of emotions and all of this stuff go to creating the brand, right? Really, there's an emotional level. I call it what part of a brand makes your heart sing. And all these ad agencies and professors, they try to measure it and come up with formulas and say, yes, this is it, and if we change this, we do that. It's similar to conjoint analysis when you develop a new product. How much is that attribute exactly worth? Guys, I get suspicious when I've asked my first year class, Tommy Hilfiger. It was a brand for fat, old, white men, highly successful, who drove Mercedes. Why are you guys going crazy over it? What does Tommy Hilfiger mean for you? And my students go, well, we don't know, we like it. Right, and I go, what do you mean you like it? We just like it, shut up. That's it. Right, that's where these formulas break down. Okay, why I'm going to go through with it is because you're at a master's level. If you ever work for an advertising agency, the beauty of what Professor Rossiter and Lars et al. Do is actually get you to think seriously and deeply about why someone's going to pay more for this than another brand. And that's the fundamentals of marketing. Show me the money. When the push comes to shove, is it going to be Adidas or Nike for similar products? What is it about the brand, and what can we do to keep promoting the key benefits, the key activities of our Marcoms to really keep this at the forefront and deliver that value, right? So again, you've got some strategies here. The battle of, I like this, the benefit positioning battle between brands is actually fought at the level of the benefit claims. My brand is better than yours. You drive a Ferrari, you're saying more than if you drive a Lamborghini by owning it. If you own a Rolex, you're saying more than by having an Omega on your arm. This is the kind of stuff we're talking about, guys. So this is very much, and look, you got IDU, meso level, middle level, and optional micro level. Forget the ABE micro model. If you're doing an advanced course on communication design, yeah, you might need it. But look, what I'd like you to do is, before you read the chapter, read these definitions. You read this and it gives you an idea of what's coming out. Because guys, this is going to do your heads in. Now this is my third go at it, and I understand all the concepts. I was working with Professor Rossiter when he was doing research with the Brain Institute, looking at subliminal messages and advertising. He's done some of the most advanced work in this area in the world. But you need to read these definitions first, and you'll realise that most of them you actually get. The IDU selection model, attribute model, is what we're going to go through in detail. So guys, look, start with this and then we'll proceed. Okay, so this is just the short intro.